Hey, what's up guys, it's JKK Attack, and today we're back at it again. This deck finished #1 in the world last season, and it was on AY is God. Mikhail ended up playing it. He is a phenomenal Pekka player, and finishing #1 in the world with this deck obviously gave it a lot of popularity. You end up having the dual lane aggression with the Pekka and the bandit. So usually when you defend with Pekka, you want to go opposite lane with the bandit, so then you bait out multiple counters, and in a lot of situations you'll end up getting that connection. And mostly this deck is all about applied aggression, so check it out for 12 win grand challenges, or hit it up on the ladder and let me know how it ends up working for you down below in the comments section. I'm going to be saucing out good luck here. I want to go for Royale Ghost in the back, cycling that in the back, and he's going to go for bandit. So it very well could be the same deck. It could also be a 3 Musketeer deck. We'll have to wait and see on that end. Our bandit should hug it out here. They should dash towards each other. Just hug. Do absolutely no damage. Gotta love that interaction. I think we're running the same matchup here. That's what it's looking like. He doesn't have Electro in cycle. Doesn't have Elixir for... No, he might have Elixir for Pekka. He's gonna Pekka that. But then he just eats the entirety of that bandit, so... That was a good play by me. Making him have to drop the Pekka on the right. And as a result, he ended up losing a lot of damage on that side. Also, another great thing that is insidious, you don't really see this or think of this. One of the things that just happened there was he has to go for the Pekka on our side, and we get counter push potential with our Pekka. Unfortunately, he does end up connecting there. I thought that we would be able to get away with the Electro Wizard off to the side, but that did not work out so well for me. So if I had to redo that, I would have dropped it right on top, but I thought that the Battle Ram would die and then the Barbarians would go walk towards my Electro like it did towards the end after it connected, but it still got the connection, and that was a little bit unfortunate for us. He did zap, so he can't delay or stop my bandits from hogging his. And he still has to respond to that. Maybe Electros? No, he didn't. He's learned his lesson from that. I'm going to go Battle Ram to go kite this opposite. And he might Electro, and then I'll poison it. That would make sense, honestly. Oh, if he goes minions, that's a great poison value for me, because Barb's getting more hits. Royale Ghost is going to get captivated by the poison. I can go Electro right on top to kill the Royale Ghost. And then I want to go for a Royale Ghost here. So then his Barbs end up going back towards it. This is a really good counter push for us. We have the Royale Ghost plus Electro still alive. Unfortunately, he lit up ours. He's playing this very well. That one poison on offense got us a lot of damage, but could have been better, I guess. Okay. Go Battle Ram in the back here. Looks like he's probably going to Pekka this. He doesn't have poison, so he's going to drop an Electro, and I'll be able to poison that on his tower, so that's going to be worth. Because he doesn't have a great way of answering this. Yeah, Electro is inside poison value. He can bandit, and then I'll bandit his, because then it redirects. I think the minion plus the bandit... Oh, we don't have minions anymore, but the zap will end up killing his Pekka. Accompanied with our Electro. So now I can go Pekka in the back here, because I'm up and off Elixir, and he just cycled the Royale Ghost. And I'm an Electro in the same spot that I did before, but this time it's not going to actually get a connection. And he poisons, so that's a huge overcommitment. So here we go, guys. This is our time to shine. Really want to go crazy here. I'm going to go Battle Ram, I'm going to go minions. He's going to go for minions as well, but I can just poison this straight up. And I think that the Battle Ram should get through or do some nice damage. The minions at least kills Pekka, and then I want to go bandit. I want to push with these minions. If I can get some value out of them and get a bandit cat in action, then we win the game. So yeah, GG, well played, and peace out, man. Whew, got him. That was a close game, but yeah, he overcommitted with the poison. We punished him for it, so we took the W. Pleasure playing against you, man. Alright, we're going to go in for Royale Ghost in the back here. See what's up. This guy's going to go split archers, so it's probably going to be Expo. Could be a graveyard deck, but it's probably going to be Expo. We see archers and we see bandit. I don't know what this is anymore. Huh. So it might be Pekka, actually. So it might be Pekka Fireball, which would be really interesting. It's not a great deck. Wow, he's going to have a lot of spells. He's going to have Barb Barrel, and he's also going to probably have Zap with this as well, which is interesting. Usually they have Zap with Pekka, but maybe he's just running Barb Barrel. That definitely gets a hit on the tower, so I'm fine with that. One hit. Yup, that's a lot of damage. We'll take that. I can go for an Electro here. Can also go for a Royale Ghost to go and snipe that, and then I believe that the Electro Dragon hits that for a little bit. I'm going to go for minions. Make sure that the Electro Dragon doesn't get 2 hits. He still has to deal with the Royale Ghost because he overcommitted really heavily there. When they fireball aggressively on offense, they better have adequate defenses. Otherwise, in single elixir, you're just going to retain way more damage than your fireball even came close to giving them, you know? Spent way too much elixir there. So I could go in for a battle ram, but I think he's probably in a Pekka, so I'm not going to. I'm going to go dual lane aggression. Maybe Pekka's in the middle. But then the battle ram could connect. Yeah, so that's why I didn't drop it in the same lane. I assumed it was going to be Pekka, but it was Mega Knight. That would have been even worse if I gave him all that Mega Knight splash value. I'm glad I didn't do that. Archers don't really matter. I mean, you're going to get some value on top of the Pekka. Pekka's HP is going to decay a little bit, but I can just drop Royal Ghost and do a 3-for-3 trade and then keep my Royal Ghost alive, so I actually like that. Could poison if he drops anything. If he drops bats, I will poison. I guess this is worth, because then the bandit dies, and then we get value on top of the Electro Dragon. He could fireball this. Trying to drop the bandit further away from the minions so he doesn't actually get that splash value on us. I'm going to go battle ram here. I don't think he has elixir for the Mega Knight at all. Yeah, there's no way. That's going to pounce through. Electro Wizard is still alive. Wow, the Barbarians are going to be tanking for the Electro. We got so much value out of that thing, man. That's crazy. And one of the biggest things when you're playing against Mega Knight and you have this deck, just wait for them to drop the Mega Knight, because inevitably they will against your spam with the Bandit and Rogue Ghost. And when they do that, then you have counter push potential. So just focus on that. We go Royal Ghost. Notice how I didn't drop the Pekka right on top of the battle rim there. I made sure that I dropped minions and I dropped Royal Ghost right on top of the archers, saving my Pekka for the Mega Knight, because he could rush opposite lane or drop the Mega Knight plus other spam, and I wouldn't have my Pekka in cycle, and that'd be really bad. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. Pleasure playing against you, man. So we're going to start off the game with a Bandit and a Zap right on top of those Goblins. They're going to get a couple hits, but it's not too bad, not too shabby. Probably going to be a bait deck. Don't know exactly which one, though. I mean, obviously it's going to be a bait deck, but I expect a cohesive bait deck, not some like Musketeer, Mega Minion bait. It's probably going to be a real one. Yeah, so we end up seeing bats with this. I don't know what this is anymore. It's a little bit more odd to see bats in a bait deck. To go minions, otherwise the bats get so much damage that I can't actually eat that like a snack. Unfortunately, he's going to have Tesla with this, and he's going to be able to stifle any type of push that we have. But the Bandit is still alive. It's going to go bouncing back towards the Valkyrie. Then it's going to bounce towards the tower. And I don't think he has Goblin Gang in cycle. I don't think he has Elixir for it. He definitely did have it, but he didn't have Elixir for it. He's going to go for an Electro in front. That's actually the best placement. If you guys didn't know, dropping the Electro in front. I learned this recently, and it denies the most amount of damage. So yeah, that is the most optimal placement. The Goblin only gets one hit. Go for a Royal Ghost here. And we'll see what's up. Alright, so he's going to actually go in for a Valkyrie. I know if he Goblin Gangs, he's not going to have support. So the Valkyrie's already out of cycle. He can't really support it with something in front. I could just zap it and it dies. Okay, so there he goes. I want to get poison value on top of the princess. I'm just going to let the Pekka die. Well, if you do that, I'll zap. I want to get that Goblin Gang out of sight, out of mind. Make him drop more elixir than he wanted to. Those bats are just going to die. Tragic death. And we'll wait for him. I assume he goes in for a barrel soon. Because I have zap. That's the one thing that's a little bit concerning for me. Okay, looks like he's going to be going in. He's actually dropping this further back. So I can just Royal Ghost it. It's really important to identify where the barrel is. Depending on the shadow, you can see where it's going to go. So I identified that it was a vertically stretched shadow, and as a result, I accommodated it and only had to drop a Royal Ghost instead of dropping anything else. Didn't really make sense for him to make that play, because I don't have an answer to it at all. So like, if he just drops it directly on the tower, I have to drop units here. It's a little bit scary. The Valkyrie will end up being stopped right before it hits my tower, which is really scary, but we did stop it, and that's all that really matters. Could Pekka in the back, but I'd rather just go in for a battle ram here because I know that the it's going to decay a little bit. The Tesla should decay a little bit. Do I want to poison and zap it so then it dies before? I think that's a play. Oh man, that didn't work. It was so close. I wanted that to die before so the battle ram would redirect on top of the tower. Almost. Just going to keep up the aggression. I actually have to go for minions here, otherwise those bats could distract us for quite a bit. Want to go in for a battle ram right in front of the electro. Maybe we can get some value out of it. Maybe if we trade towers. I'm going to zap. Oh man, that battle ram should connect. I'm going to poison here because those barbarians will get a lot of damage. Kill the princess anyway. Yep, I think we're trading towers out here. We're trading spaces, boys. Let's go. Could Pekka here in the back. If he goes in for a Valk, could Pekka stop it from crossing the river. So then the tower is going to be shooting on top of the goblins instead of the Valkyrie. He was really wanting to make that work, but didn't. Can bandit here. Can also go opposite lane, so the Tesla is really low. I want to take advantage of that if possible. I want a minions here as well. I think that's going to connect and take his tower, probably. The Royal Ghost is on top, so we're actually doing dual lane aggression. Okay, so we're in a situation where I'm definitely going to take the left-hand side. I've identified that. If he goes in for a princess at the river, I might have to redirect it with the zap. We'll see. I'm a Pekka here. The Royal Ghost is going to die, but that's okay. Actually has to go in for Valkyrie as well. And Tesla. That means I can just poison and then probably zap again. We'll see. I'm going to zap here. As long as he doesn't have anything cross the river, we're fine. He only gets one hit with the gobs. And then he might go in for a princess, so I'm going to preemptively go in for Royal Ghost there. And then I want to poison. Could zap. But I just need to cycle back to one more poison and I win the game, so save my zap. Oh, he goes in for a Tesla as well, so this guy's really petrified. I'm going to go for an Electro in the middle. He goes for a princess and the bandit finishes him off. Wow, that bandit was on a journey to win the game. She will not be slowed down. GG, well played, and peace out. This guy's going to go split minions. We're going to do the same thing. We'll see what's up, see what's in store for us. And I want to go for an Electro in the back. So here we go. He's going to have Barb Hunt. Okay, dude. Okay, we see you, sir. We see you. Go for Bataram opposite here. It's going to Fireball. Our Electro is still going to stay a little bit alive. He's going to have to go for a Bandit because we bypass. Do not get a connection, but still get some barb hits, which is always good. I'm going to have to Bandit, same lane as him. I can't drop it in the middle because it would get redirected towards the barbs. I need a Royal Ghost here. One of minions, couple with the Bandit. And the barbs are not... I don't think the barbs would distract. Yeah, so he has to actually go in for a sequence of Battle Ram, and he doesn't want to do that at all. Getting some splendid poison value on top of the hut, Magic Archer, and the tower. The weakened tower, mind you. I'm going to also go in for a Battle Ram to go pull, so then I don't have to deal with those. Maybe he has enough elixir for Barb Hunt, maybe not. I'm going to zap. I think we might get a connection as a result from the barbs. Yep, so they get on top. Get way more damage otherwise. Would have. And I would have had to zap those anyway, so. Rather get more hits. Rather get more travel distance as well. So now we're in an interesting proposition. Kind of want to go in for Bandit in the lane of the 1. I want to get away with a Royal Ghost here if possible. So here we go. Bandits will be hugging. I want a Royal Ghost on top. And then I might have to Electro. It looks like that's going to be the case. We do mitigate a lot of the damage and we still have the minions alive. Since he has Magic Archer and Hut, it's going to be hard for us to break through in double elixir here. Unless he does that, which is a really bad play. Go for Bandit. Hopefully we can get some more value. Definitely want to zap those minions. He's actually going to go in for another Battle Ram, which is a huge overextension, I think, too. I mean, he had to because he made a misplay, but yeah, man. I don't really expect these players to play very well when they have Barb Hunt. So I guess I should be used to it. Also, he's going to give me some splendid poison value right here with 2 Musketeers and the Hut. So we'll take that. And I am free to drop a Pekka on the left-hand side now because he just overspent and I know that the poison will kill. Okay. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that the Bandit doesn't dash on anything important. And then I'm going to apply even more aggression with the Battle Ram. So here we go. Battle Ram goes straight towards the tower, knows its priorities in life, and we actually capture the W. So GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. Pleasure playing against you. Always awesome defeating dirty Barb Hunt users, man. Feels great.